Do you have any, well, I had 3 questions about Christmas, but do you have any favorite Christmas memories from your own childhood that you wanted to share?
I do. My absolute favorite Christmas memory was when I was a tiny girl. I think I must have been about 5 years old. And you still, at that age, you still have that magical thinking, and you don't know what's real and what isn't. And I remember coming down the stairs, and that night, we had not yet had snow. And it snowed that Christmas Eve, a big snow. I believe it was 67. I was born in 62. And I remember going downstairs and parting, you sing the Christmas tree with all the presents, and that was very cool. But the cooler thing, the more amazing thing was opening the windows and seeing that the entire world had turned white and pure and silent. And for me, that was, I get chills when I think about it, because it really felt like there is something very special about this day. Very special. Yeah.
So will you be celebrating in Los Angeles where there won't be any snow?
Yes, and I always I don't like Christmas without snow, but I'm so glad I have that childhood memory. I really am.
Were you in New York at the time?
We were little kids, and we were living in Long Island, and I believe it was the blizzard of 67 or 68 that
68.
I'm referring to. Is it 68?
It is, because I grew up in Connecticut and my family talks about it still.
Okay, I was born in 62, so either I was 5 or 6, I can't remember. But I remember the impact of that, and that we had really no snow up until that point. We just had ugly gray and, mud, and then overnight the magic of Christmas set in. It was a great memory.
My last Christmas question is there what's your favorite Christmas food that you like preparing?
Christmas food. Let me think.
I was going to make a joke about a lean and green meal, but I walked from Medifast.
Oh no!
I know, because I did Medifast actually.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did. I did very well, actually.
Yeah, it's tough on Medifast.
Yeah.
I happen to really love gingerbread. I love it, and I always try new gingerbread recipes, and I make gingerbread houses with my kids and things like that. So I have to say, my brother Ken has a favorite gingerbread that I make with chocolate in it, and yeah, it's really good. It's really delicious. That's one of my favorite things to make. I really love Christmas. I really love all the gestalt of it. Yeah.
So I'm just going to ask you a few more questions and move past. Is there anything else you want to say about the CD?
Just that I think that I really think the Christmas CD is fun for anyone, whether you're a General Hospital fan or not. It's all very retro. We tried to make it sound like the songs that we would have heard when we were kids. Like if you like the Karen Carpenter Christmas album, it's similar in feeling to that.
And can people donate directly to this cause also?
Yes, you can certainly. There's some information on the back about Sister Margaret and her website, and I'm sure that you could donate directly if you prefer to do that.
Okay, good. Your Emmy, we just want to touch about that. We're all really thrilled that you won that Emmy, obviously.
Thank you.
Too. We wanted to know where you keep your Emmy and what that was like in that moment when you won that Emmy. And I know it's a long answer, but you don't have to make it a long answer.
That's funny. I keep my Emmy by the television set. Seems appropriate.
Totally.
Yeah. What was the other part of the question?
Just what was it like when they called your name and you went up?
Okay. I believe that when they called my name, there was both a sense of relief and heart. Relief that, oh, thank God, it really happened. And heart, oh my God, I have to stand up in front of all these people and talk. And they just had sort of admonished everyone, saying, you're timed, and from the minute you stand from your chair and you walk to the front, you better be quick about it, and all this sort of thing. So it's all this pressure, basically. And actually, I had to rewatch the tape because my husband said, Jeannie, you got a standing ovation. I said, I did. I was so nervous. I didn't see anything. I didn't see it, no. It was really tense. And a lot of mixed feelings. And I wish that I could have been more fully present for that moment, but I had to rewatch the tape to see the ovation. I kind of was so busy watching the clock.
Did you ever, I know this is kind of a silly question, but did you ever practice that speech when you were a young woman winning? Like, did you ever practice in front of the mirror in the bathroom? Like, Thank you so much, everyone.
I absolutely never practice the moment of doing an acceptance speech. Never. Because I guess in my heart, I feel, I don't know, it just feels like such a bad luck, crazy thing to do. I don't know.
So those of us that know we're never going to get when we practice them, but it actually is something tangible in your life. So
yeah, no, I never practiced a speech. Never once.